Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Journey to Become Wealthy. My name is Kelvin Reed, and today is Wednesday. What a wild Wednesday it was yet again. Today, you guys know we had news from the Fed, and I'm gonna kinda talk on that, but I'm not gonna go too far into it. But before we get into it, make sure you like, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell so that you get notified when I make videos. So, all right, let's talk about it. We know the Fed came in today saying the exact same things they've been saying. Inflation, getting it under control, continue to be aggressive, hawkish, 75 basis points, 50 basis points, so on and so forth. Nobody really cares at this point, right? I believe that the market is pricing this thing in. Also, the fears of a recession continue to grow. Now, this is what I think is really the major issue right now. Fears of a recession. You guys know I've been telling you for months that we have the GDP coming in July. So let's look at it. I even pulled up the dates for you. July 28th is the gross domestic estimate. So July 28th, if that comes in negative, like many people fear, we will learn that we are already in a recession. We are already in a recession for the year 2022. And also, on top of that, another sign, the inverted yields. The 2-year and the 10-year treasury inverted yet again. Look at these values. The yield today on the 2 years is 2.97 and the 10 years is 2.913. You guys know we've discussed that when the 2-year and 10-year invert, has always been in history a sure sign of a recession. Sure sign of a recession coming or in a recession. And right now we're hitting it. But I also have good news on top of that, right? Oil prices have been coming down. I know something I've been pounding on is I believe that oil is one of the major things that's adding to our inflation issues due to the Ukraine and Russian war. COVID-19 also had a major impact because we couldn't make the supply and demand. We know we had the supply issues, but look at crude oil now. It is currently came down. It is at 98.64. Brent crude oil is at 170. Now it shows to be up for today, but it is down from the previous month actually. We saw this thing come up to $120, $150, and many of you may be seeing some relief at the gas pump. So that's exciting, right? I pulled up to the gas pump this morning. Never thought I'd be happy to see $4 a gallon, but I was excited to see $4 a gallon this morning. So that is something that we have to look forward to. Let's check out our market today, right? So we know the Fed had their speech today. They said their thing. They kind of gave us an update. And we saw the market trade flat majority of the day. And after the Fed said their thing, I guess since there was no bad news, we had a slight rally. Things only went up a little bit, but we were down. We were down in the early part of the day. And things kind of bounced back. They bounced back off some, what I'll call a nice little low, or we'll just say some consistency. And they bounced up. We have the Dow Jones up right now 0.23%, S&P 500 up 0.36%, the Nasdaq up 0.35%, but we have the Russell down 0.79 and the VIX down 2.94. For me, seeing that VIX come down is always great because that means that the fear, uncertainty, and doubt, you already know our fear and greed index is coming down with it. So that's always great news in my opinion. I love to see the VIX come down and see the rest of the markets green. One thing that makes me kind of hesitant is this a bounce? Is this a trick? Because you guys know, oftentimes if we see that bounce after the Fed speak, them making confirmations on recession, constantly talking about their aggressiveness on the interest rate hikes, and just being hawkish towards the current economy, things bounce up a little bit, but they tend to come pummeling right back down the next day, and we see our new lows. Now, that is not exactly bad news because all know how I feel, right? I said 3 lows, and then I think we're going to rebound. So we're in our second half of the year, right? It is now July 6th. We're in the second half of the year. For us to see that final third low and then the rebound the remainder of this year will be beautiful, right? For us at least to see some 20% returns. I would love to see 20% returns because that means many of us who've been dollar cost averaging, and we'll not only see our money come back, but we'll see more growth. See a lot more positive, some benefits from our dollar cost averaging. I did find a nice article here that I thought was very important. I did not drop a video Tuesday like I told you all. I talked about buying Amazon and Google on Monday. If you watch Monday's video at the very end, I said I'll be looking at Amazon and Google and considering getting more of those. I am bullish on Amazon and Google. Now, the problem with that is, I said that on Monday. I was bullish at that price. And it's run up since. So let's check out Amazon. See what it's done. I mean, the past 5 days. So, and this is just yesterday, right? Just yesterday, it is up $6.59, 6.12%. Now, if you bought it earlier a week ago on the 30th, you saw 11% returns already within a week. 11% returns. Now, I want to say the same as for Google. Now, again, with Google, you guys got to know that I am buying fractional shares just like all of you. I'm not buying the full share. I'm buying fractional shares. So to see Google, and this is not even the correct one, I don't believe. So let's find us the right one. The Class A stock in the past 5 days. From the low on the 30th again, if you got it, you're seeing 7% returns, and that's great. Because you all know, we talk about it, right? The markets annually see about a 7-8% return. If you invested all your money in this thing on June 30th and held it till July 6th, today at its peak, you already made a pretty nice chunk, right? You made a pretty nice chunk, right? 7.29%. You could have sold at that 7% if you like, and you could have kept, took your profits. However, those are companies that I think are going to make some nice returns, especially with Google's stock split coming soon. So again, this article I found, like I said, I think it was nice. The stock market rally rose slightly Wednesday in an up and down session as hawkish Fed minutes held few surprises. They talking about the same old thing. Treasury yields rebounded, still flashing recession warning. Crude oil prices fell again but came off lows. Microsoft stock and Google parent Alphabet reclaimed their 50-day moving averages. Amazon and Apple, these are all companies you all know I am very bullish on, moved above their 10-week lines. Microsoft and Google stock are IBD long-term leaders. So that is major, right? That is major. These 4 companies I think are going to lead the charge if this market turns around and goes back bullish. Right now, I think Amazon hit a really nice low at 106. I bought about a couple chairs at 109. I was still loving it. Google, although it's fractional shares, I still like it. I liked it at the price it was at. I want to say again, I told you guys about it on Monday. So I believe this is the price right here, $2,113, something like that. So it was up 8% just from that, just from yesterday. If you bought it yesterday, it's up 8%. In a day, you made money, right? From the lows, of course, from the lows. So those are just something I love to see. And that's what I have for you all, right? Companies that I'm loving right now, Amazon and Google, I think they're going to be bullish, especially if this market reverses. I am hoping we hit our 3rd low for the year and we see the S&P 500 along with the rest of the markets run up. And really, I'm just hoping to see oil prices come down. These are the sure signs, right? Oil prices come down. Hopefully this recession is priced in, which we will find out for sure. July 28th, mark that date. And I just want to see Google and Amazon run up like crazy because I'm going to make money and hopefully y'all going to make money too. And that's what I got. So I thank you guys for joining the journey to become wealthy. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Make sure you like, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys later.